Good evening. After weeks of speculation, the WA government believes Omicron infections have finally peaked. There were more than 8,500 cases reported today, prompting the Premier to announce restrictions will be eased next Thursday.
It's been a long 4 weeks for struggling WA businesses, but finally a light at the end of the COVID restriction tunnel.
From 12:01 a.m. Thursday the 31st of March, that's next Thursday, most level 2 measures will be eased back to level 1.
From next week, entertainment venues can have up to 500 guests and nightclubs and pubs will join them on April 14. Patrons will no longer have to be seated to be served, bringing a sigh of relief to the struggling industry.
This is the news we've been waiting for, to plan and to understand and know what we're going to be able to do into April and whether staff are going to have jobs or not.
Some of the other changes include outdoor gatherings will be boosted to 200 people and 30 people inside a home. Major events and stadiums will lift to a 75% capacity rule, and while masks are here to stay, check-ins will no longer be required at low-risk venues such as shopping centres.
So clearly, if retail stores and supermarkets don't have to be collecting the data, there shouldn't be a need for hospitality venues to be collecting the data as well.
With predictions WA could hit 10,000 daily infections, the government believes we've now hit the peak of the Omicron wave. There were 8,616 new cases overnight, the highest on record since the pandemic began. There's now 209 people in hospital, 9 of those in ICU, and 7 deaths, 6 of those historical, dated back to March 11. It's still unclear how long level 1 restrictions will stay in place, but the government didn't deny that we could go back to level 2 if there's a spike in cases due to the easing of restrictions.
Our plan is not to, but obviously with COVID, you have to watch the situation that confronts you.
Anne-Marie Leonard for 10 News First.